speaking English with other.
Anna, I am absolutely drained. I think I need a break from English.
You look exhausted, Mike. What happened? Did you run a marathon?
A mental marathon, yes. I spent 2 solid hours memorizing vocabulary lists tonight. My eyes are burning and my brain feels like scrambled eggs.
That sounds intense, but I admire your dedication. Most people would just give up.
That is the problem, Anna. I feel like giving up. Because here's the honest truth. I do this hard work every night, but when I wake up, it is gone. Kof, vanished.
Vanished?
Yes. I struggle to remember even 10% of what I learned. It feels like I'm pouring water into a bucket full of holes. It's frustrating. I bet I'm not the only one who feels this way.
You are certainly not alone, Mike. Turning slightly to address the audience or camera, in fact, I believe many people listening to our conversation right now feel that exact same frustration. They work hard, but they don't see results. If you're watching this and you're ready to finally stop struggling and start mastering, you're in the right place with us.
I am definitely ready, Anna. I don't want to waste my time anymore. I want my effort to count.
And it will. The problem isn't your effort, Mike. The problem is what happens after you study.
After? You mean when I go to sleep?
Exactly. You're working hard, but you're missing the most critical part of the learning cycle, the part that happens right before you close your eyes.
I usually just watch funny videos on my phone until I fall asleep. Is that bad?
It's not just bad, Mike. It's the reason you're forgetting everything. You're overriding your new English skills with distractions.
Overriding? Like a computer file?
Precisely. But don't worry, we can fix this tonight. Are you ready to learn the secret?
You mentioned overwriting my memory like a computer file. Can you explain that? Because honestly, that sounds a little bit scary. I don't want to think that my brain is deleting things without my permission.
It is a little scary, but it is also very logical. Think about it this way, Mike. Imagine you are working on a very important document on your laptop. You type thousands of words. You work for hours.
Okay, I can imagine that. I am working hard.
Now, imagine that instead of clicking save, you just suddenly pull the plug out of the wall. The screen goes black immediately. What happens to your document?
Well, it's gone. Deleted. I would lose everything I just typed.
Exactly. And that is what you are doing to your brain every night. You study hard, that is the typing, but when you immediately switch to social media or stressful thoughts and then fall asleep without a proper routine, you are pulling the plug. You never clicked save.
Wow. That makes so much sense, but it is also depressing. I have been pulling the plug on my English progress for years. No wonder I feel stuck.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Most people do this. They treat their brain like a storage box, thinking everything they throw in will stay there. But the brain is not a box, it is a filter.
A filter?
Yes. During the day, your brain receives millions of pieces of information. Conversations, colors, noises, news, advertisements. If your brain remembered everything, you would go crazy. So it has a system to decide what to keep and what to delete.
Ah, I see. So my brain thinks my English vocabulary is junk mail.
Sadly, yes. If you don't tell your brain that English is important data right before you sleep, your brain will sweep it into the trash bin along with the color of the car you passed on the street or the song you heard in the elevator.
That is a tragedy. I need to stop this immediately. I need to find this save button. Where is it? Is it behind my ear?
Not quite. You cannot just press a physical button. You have to trigger it with behavior. You need to send a clear, undeniable signal to your subconscious mind.
A signal? Okay, I'm listening. How do I tell my brain, hey, do not delete this. This is valuable gold.
You need a specific evening routine. It is not complicated, Mike. It consists of 3 simple steps that act as the command code to lock that information in your memory forever.
I am ready, Anna. Please, show me how to press the save button. I don't want to lose another word.
Okay, let's activate that save button. Step number 1 is what I call the 5-minute review.
Oh, Anna, please. You lost me at the word review.
What is wrong?
I told you, my brain is fried. If I have to open a textbook and start memorizing grammar rules again right before bed, I won't be able to sleep at all. I would just be stressed.
Wait, pause for a second. You are misunderstanding the technique. This is very important. The 5-minute review is not studying.
It isn't? But you said review.
I did, but I do not want you to memorize anything. I do not want you to test yourself, and I certainly do not want you to stress.
So what do I do exactly? Just stare at the book?
Almost. Think of it like scrolling through a magazine or a menu at a restaurant. When you look at a menu, you aren't trying to memorize every dish, right? You are just browsing.
Okay, I like browsing. That sounds easy.
Exactly. So before you turn off the light, open your notebook or your vocabulary app. Spend just 5 minutes gently reading over what you learned earlier that day.
Just reading? No quizzes?
No quizzes. Just let your eyes scan the words. Read the sentences softly to yourself. If you don't remember a word, don't panic. Just look at the meaning and move on.
That sounds much less painful than I imagined. But Anna, honestly, does scanning the pages really make a difference? It feels too easy.
It is easy, but it is a powerful strategy. You are using the recency effect.
The recency effect. Sounds scientific.
It is. Your brain naturally prioritizes the most recent information it received. By looking at your notes right before bed, you are putting that information at the very top of your brain's to-do list for the night.
Ah, I get it. It's like leaving a sticky note on my boss's desk right before he walks in. It's the first thing he sees.
That is a perfect analogy. You are leaving a sticky note for your subconscious mind saying, process this first.
Okay, I can handle that. 5 minutes of gentle browsing. No stress, just reminders.
Exactly. You can even do this while you are sitting in bed. It should be relaxing, almost boring. If you get bored, that's actually good. It means your brain is calming down for sleep.
All right, step 1 is the 5-minute review. I'm locking that in. What is the next step? All right, I have done my 5-minute gentle review. I am feeling calm. What is step 2?
Step 2 happens while you're getting ready for bed. I call this phase passive input.
Passive? That sounds like I don't have to do anything. I like the sound of that.
You are catching on. Passive means you are not studying actively. You are simply absorbing. Tell me, Mike, what is your physical routine before you jump into bed?
The usual stuff. I brush my teeth, I wash my face, maybe put on my pajamas. It takes about maybe 10 or 15 minutes.
And what is your brain doing during those 15 minutes?
Honestly, usually nothing. Or I am staring at myself in the mirror worrying about work tomorrow. Or sometimes I just have a random song stuck in my head.
That is exactly the time we want to reclaim. Those 15 minutes are wasted time. Step 2 is to fill that silence with English audio.
Oh, I see. So I should put on my headphones while I brush my teeth.
Yes, but, and this is a very big but, you must choose the right kind of audio. This is where most people make a mistake.
What do you mean? Should I listen to the news or maybe a fast English rap song to get pumped up?
Absolutely not. No news, no debates, and definitely no fast, energetic music. Those things stimulate your brain. They wake you up. We want to do the opposite.
Right, I forgot. We're trying to sleep. So what should I listen to?
You need something slow, rhythmic, and soothing. Think of it like a lullaby for adults. A slow speaking podcast, a calm audiobook, or even just a recording of someone reading a story.
Okay, and do I need to focus on every word? What if I miss something because of the sound of my electric toothbrush?
It does not matter. That is the beauty of passive input. You are not trying to analyze the grammar. You are just letting the rhythm of the language wash over you.
So I'm just soaking in it like a warm bath.
That's a beautiful metaphor, Mike. Yes, you are taking a sound bath in English. You are telling your brain, English is safe, English is comfortable, English is the environment I sleep in.
I really like that idea. It takes the pressure off. I'm not testing myself. I'm just surrounding myself with the sound.
Exactly. By the time you finish brushing your teeth and turn off the bathroom light, your brain has already shifted gears. You have moved from your native language mode into English mode without even trying.
That is brilliant. It turns boring bathroom time into brain training time.
Precisely. And the best part, you are doing this while doing something you already do every day. It requires 0 extra time from your schedule.
I can definitely do that. Review notes, then listen to a story while brushing my teeth. I feel smarter already.
You are doing great, Mike. But hold on, because step 3 is the most powerful one of all. It's the final key to the lock.
Okay, Anna. I have reviewed my notes for 5 minutes. I listened to a slow podcast while brushing my teeth. Now I am in bed, the lights are off, and my head is on the pillow. Is there really one more step?
Yes, and this is the most critical one. I call it the final thought.
The final thought? That sounds very dramatic, like the end of a movie.
In a way, it is. It is the closing scene of your day. Mike, be honest with me. When your head hits the pillow, what is usually running through your mind?
Oh, the usual chaos. I replay embarrassing moments from 5 years ago. I worry about the meeting I have tomorrow morning. I think about the bills I need to pay. Honestly, my brain gets very loud right before I sleep.
That is exactly what we need to change. If your last thoughts are about stress and worry, your brain will marinate in that stress all night long.
Marinate in stress. That sounds terrible.
It is, but we can hack this system. Step 3 is simple. Before you close your eyes, I want you to construct one single sentence in English.
Just one sentence? Not a paragraph? Not a speech?
Just one, but it has to be intentional. You say it silently to yourself in your mind. It frames your mindset for sleep.
What kind of sentence? Should I say, my name is Mike and I like apples?
You could, but let's make it meaningful. Try a sentence about gratitude or a summary of your day. For example, I am thankful for this warm bed, or I did my best today.
I see. So it connects a positive feeling with the English language.
Exactly. You are training your brain to associate English with safety, comfort, and the end of the day. You are making English the very last data point your brain receives before it shuts down.
Okay, let me try one right now. How about, I am proud that I learned 3 new words today.
That is perfect, Mike. How does that feel?
It actually feels peaceful. It pushes the worries away for a second.
Precisely. And don't worry about grammar here. No one is grading you. If you make a mistake in your head, it does not matter. The goal is simply to end the day in English.
It's like saying good night to my brain in English.
Yes, and by doing this, you are giving your subconscious a clear instruction. English is important to me. Please dream in English.
I love that. Review, listen, and the final thought. It's a complete system, but it doesn't feel like studying at all.
That is the secret, Mike. You don't get fluent by suffering. You get fluent by living your life in English, even the quiet moments before sleep.
Anna, I have to ask you something honestly.
Go ahead, Mike.
Does this really work? I mean, it sounds too good to be true. I just read a little bit, listen a little bit, say one sentence, and then go to sleep. It feels like cheating. Shouldn't I be suffering to learn?
That is the old way of thinking, Mike. We are trained to believe that harder is better. But when it comes to the brain, smarter is better. Let me explain the science so you don't feel like you are cheating.
Please do. I need to understand what is happening inside my head while I am snoring.
Okay. Imagine your brain is like a very busy office. During the day, while you are awake, thousands of files are being thrown onto your desk. New words, faces, traffic noises, conversations. The desk is messy.
That sounds exactly like my actual desk at work. A total mess.
Right. This desk is your short-term memory. It has limited space. If it gets too full, things start falling off the edge and getting lost.
That explains why I forget things by the afternoon. My desk is full.
Exactly. Now, here's where sleep comes in. When you fall asleep, the night shift crew arrives. Their job is to clean the desk. They pick up every file and make a decision: trash or file cabinet.
Trash or file cabinet. Okay.
The file cabinet is your long-term memory. Once information goes in there, you keep it forever. But here's the catch. The night shift crew is very aggressive. They throw almost everything in the trash unless
What?
unless there's a sticky note on the file that says, "Keep this."
Aha, and my evening routine is the sticky note.
Bingo! That is exactly what memory consolidation is. By doing the 5-minute review and the passive listening right before you sleep, you're putting a big red urgent stamp on your English files.
So when the night shift crew sees my English vocabulary, they say, "Oh, Mike was thinking about this right before he shut down. It must be important. Let's file it."
You got it. You're literally instructing your brain on what to keep while you are unconscious. That is why sleep is not just resting. Sleep is processing.
That changes everything. I always thought sleep was just wasted time. I thought if I slept less and studied more, I would learn faster.
That's actually the worst thing you can do. If you cut your sleep short, the night shift crew goes home early before they finish filing. You wake up and your desk is still messy.
Wow, so sleeping is actually part of the work. I'm productive while I'm sleeping.
Yes. In fact, you cannot learn effectively without sleep. It's the bridge between "I heard this word" and "I know this word."
I feel much better now. I'm not lazy, I'm just letting the night shift crew do their job. You know, Anna, listening to all of this, I feel a little bit foolish.
Foolish? Why would you say that?
Because I have been making it so hard for myself for years. I have been treating English like a battle I have to fight every day. I push, I struggle, I stress, and then I go to sleep focusing on my problems.
That is not foolish, Mike. That is human. We are taught that success requires pain. We think if we aren't suffering, we aren't working hard enough.
Exactly. But tonight, that stops. I am officially resigning from the suffering club.
I accept your resignation. So, what is the new plan? Walk me through your night tonight.
Okay, here's my promise. Tonight, when I get home, I am not going to doom scroll on social media until my eyes hurt.
Excellent start. And then?
Step 1. I will sit on the edge of my bed and do the 5-minute review. Just browsing my notes. No testing, no pressure. Just reminding the night shift crew what is important.
Perfect. Then you head to the bathroom.
Right. Step 2. Passive input. While I wash my face and brush my teeth, I will put on that slow English storytelling podcast you recommended. I would just let the sound fill the room. I won't try to analyze it. I'll just enjoy it.
Beautiful. And finally?
Step 3. The final thought. When I'm under the covers and the lights are out, I will say one positive English sentence to myself. Maybe, "I am getting better every single day."
That gives me goosebumps, Mike. Seriously. Can you imagine how different your mornings will feel if you do that every night?
I can. I think I will wake up feeling ready. Instead of waking up feeling like I forgot everything, I will wake up feeling like my brain has been working for me all night.
You will wake up with the data saved, not deleted. You're building momentum, Mike, one night at a time.
It feels like I have a secret weapon now. Everyone else is sleeping. I'm upgrading my brain.
That is exactly what you were doing. You're turning the most passive part of your life, sleep, into your biggest asset.
I'm actually excited to go to sleep now. I never thought I would say that about studying English.
That is the best attitude to have. When you enjoy the process, the results come automatically. Before we go, Mike, I have one final piece of advice. And this is actually the hardest part.
Harder than the final thought?
Yes, the advice is don't expect a miracle tomorrow morning.
Wait, what? I thought you said this was a secret weapon.
It is, but think of it like planting a seed. If you plant a seed tonight, will you have a giant tree tomorrow morning?
No, of course not. That takes time.
Exactly. If you do this routine tonight, you will wake up feeling a little bit better. But if you do this for 30 days in a row, that is when the magic happens. That is when the tree starts to grow.
I understand. It is about consistency, not magic.
Precisely. Most people try a new routine for 3 days, don't see fluent results, and then quit. I want you and everyone watching to play the long game.
I am in for the long game, Anna. No more quitting.
That is what I love to hear. Now, I have a challenge for all of you watching at home.
Oh, I love challenges. What do they have to do?
I want you to try this evening routine for just 7 days. That is 1 week. Do the 5-minute review, listen to passive audio, and think your final thought.
That sounds doable. 7 days.
And I want you to make a commitment right now. Go to the comments section below and type, "I am ready for the night shift."
I am ready for the night shift. I like that. It sounds like we are part of a secret club.
We are. We are the club of people who learn while we sleep. So write that comment and let's start this journey together tonight.
Thank you so much for this, Anna. I actually feel relaxed about my English for the first time in years.
You are very welcome, Mike. Sleep well, dream big, and let your brain do the work.
Good night, everyone. See you in the next video.
Goodbye, champions. Speak to you soon.